All right, so this episode, Super Chef or Supermarket, like I told y'all before, man, we are going to dive into the meat department. We are going to dive into the seafood department. We're going dairy, cheese, we're going everywhere. But right now, the first cut of meat we're going to start with is the filet. It's easy, it's the most accessible, almost everywhere. I want to show people how to take this very expensive cut of meat that you get at a restaurant and show you how to make it at home. So we're going to dive into the grass-fed. I believe we'll get the grass-fed. I try to get grass-fed when I can. So we're gonna get the grass-fed filet mignon, which is that super tender, obviously it's a tenderloin cut of steak. So we're gonna start there today. How you doing? Can I get one piece of filet?
One piece of filet?
Yep, the grass-fed.
Grass-fed?
Yep. All right, so now we're back in the kitchen, and this is all about, teaching. This is what I'm saying, teach one, reach one. Ain't that what they say? So what we got today, one of the meats we're doing today is filet, a tenderloin. That's one of my favorite steaks. It's known for its tenderness, its mild flavor. It is mild in flavor because it doesn't have any fat and it's not worked as much. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, it's not super meaty. When I'm trying to introduce people to stop eating well-done steaks, this is where I go to first. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the fat will mess with people. So therefore, we have this beautiful tenderloin, which is the most known steak outside of a ribeye. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna teach you how to cook this. So simple at home, not many ingredients. So we got a little avocado oil. I'm gonna fresh cracked black pepper. And then we have this Traeger anything rub, salt, pepper, garlic. I love it. It's easy, but it's amazing. I got some rosemary. I got some garlic, and I have some Irish butter because I love Irish butter. That sounds simple, right? So let's go ahead and put a little bit of oil on our steak. And literally, this is all you're gonna do at home. I know we've seen people butter basting steaks for a long time now, but this just so happens to be, in my opinion, the best way to cook a tenderloin. I don't usually butter baste like ribeye, stuff like that. I'll cook those differently. But when we go through all the steaks that have skirt steaks, flank steaks, we're gonna show you the best way and how to make them easy at home without having to overkill yourself. Because as much as I like, hold on, phone, alarm's off. As much as I like doing everything from scratch myself, man, y'all just be watching these videos and going to the next one. So I wanna show you how to do something yourself at home. All right, so I'm gonna flip that on over. Nice crust on here. My pan should be super hot. Hold on. Oh, should be super hot. And just to let you know this is real, I gotta go get some more butane. Super simple. And more cut. It took me 2 seconds to go down and get that. All right, so now we're back. There we go. So pan should be a little bit smoking. As you can tell, it's starting to go up. So therefore, I use butane. I use these little burners when I'm trying to get a good sear. I get a better sear on these because those are BY, whatever it is. The flame is hotter. You get my pan hotter, I can get better crust than I can on my stove. How many times have people seen someone cook something online somewhere, beautiful crust, you do it at home, it ain't the same. This is one of the easy secrets. Man, you go get one of these for $30. You won't have no more problems searing off food, I guarantee you. So put a little bit of oil in there. Ready? This is simple. Filet, man, known for that firmness, known for being tender, known for just easy. Like, man, if you don't want to chew that much, that's the route to go. You know what I'm saying? There are some steaks, I don't care what you say, you're gonna be chewing a little bit, even if it's cooked perfectly. So as soon as I see this get a little hotter, I see a little smoke coming from it, I'm gonna get a good sear on it. Thin steak. There we go. Put this bad boy in the sink. So this is easy. Filet mignon, as they call them in the restaurants. Super easy. You ain't really gotta do much to it. You're literally just gonna let it sear. I like to add my butter a little bit later than some people will. Right now I see many chefs throw the butter in, start getting the basting. I like to wait a little bit. Make sure my steak is getting a good sear on it. Make sure I got some oil underneath there. I like to give it a little second, and then we'll get this party going. All right, now it's been searing for about 3 minutes. Go ahead and put my garlic in that bad boy. I like using rosemary over time, just a lot more pungent of a flavor. And I love Irish butter, my love language. Oh, there we go. Start the show. Here we go. Start the show. Easy money. Easy, easy. I like to get one piece of rosemary on top so you got all that flavor through there. And then I'm just flipping it. It's literally like spooning it over. That's all you're doing is picking it up and spooning it. I like to make sure I'm keeping it on the flame and you're just basting it beautifully, just like that. Make sure you get that garlic in there. Baste that steak. I'm adding the temperature. I'm going for medium. Let's see if we can get there. No, we don't get there. Let me stop playing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going for medium, basting that bad boy. Let's foamy butter. Ah, exactly what we're looking for. All right, let's go ahead and flip this bad boy over. Nice crust. And still basting it over. Herbs don't do no good up top if you ain't get no flavor. Just a little garlic up there. That's all your flavor right there. So I'm just gonna baste that bad boy. I don't need it turned on hell. You know, you can go a little pre-hell, you know what I'm saying? Turn it down a little bit so don't scorch the butter too much. There you go. Simple. Cooking on the bottom and the top. That's why we baste it, get that butter, delicate, flavorful. That's why my steak tastes better than the ones y'all make at home, because we're not grilling this filet. This is the best way, in my opinion, to cook a filet. Like I told you, we'll do other things that won't be butter basted. But for me, a filet, number way to cook it. All right, so we'll let this go for about another 3 minutes. I want a good medium on my steak. And we'll be done. Let this bad boy rest. Key, let it rest. Let me get my plate. Got a little bit of paper towel on that bad boy. And so one thing to understand that I did with this, when I got it from the store, it still had a little butcher's twine on it. I didn't take the butcher's twine off of it yet because I didn't want the steak to come apart. Like sometimes they be cut this from the end pieces and stuff. So therefore, I'm gonna go ahead and take this steak off. So this is exactly how I want it. Let me see. Nah, I give it one more minute. Easiest way to know your steak temperatures, get a digital thermometer. If you get a digital thermometer, you need to take it off. At home cooks, take it off. Then put it in the thickest part of the meat. That's how I would tell people to do it at home. We get that garlic though. See, I like that garlic, looks so good. I like to take that garlic and chop it down, add to my steak. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do today. Come on, garlic, you go on with me. Take that garlic, we're gonna chop it down, add it to the steak. Not this big old uncooked one, but the other ones are small. Let's let that rest for about 3 to 5 minutes and we'll slice it. All right, so man, it's rested. You know what I'm saying? Time to wake the kids up. All right. So I told you the butcher twine is still on there. I like to wait until the end. So man, sometimes these end pieces, what? You'll take the butcher twine off and that mug will be an accordion underneath it. So therefore, I like to just keep them in there until the end. You know, go ahead and take it off now. Put to the side and then just slice. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. There we go. Look at beautiful. Whoa, whoever did this know what they're doing on the weekends and holidays. So that is beautiful, and I hate that the colors like that, but it's beautiful medium steak. Exactly what I was looking for. Then I'm gonna take this garlic, smash it down some. Chop, 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 chop. That's why you should put a wet towel near your cutting boards, but this is like an improv thing. I wasn't really planning on doing the garlic part, but just that beautiful garlic. And then I'm just gonna sprinkle the garlic right on top of it. Man, it's garlic. It's roasted garlic. It's garlic that's been cooked. It's kung beef garlic. You know, so it's very simple to make, easy. As you can see, oh, I love that. This is the best way to cook a filet at home. Simple, butter basted, get it in, get it out, do it like this for your family, make it easy. Super Shepherd Supermarket, this is Filet Mignon. Next time, you'll be seeing a lot more steaks from me.